cold feet.
Did it, Matty?
Freedom, Jake!
Tell Maddie where to find
Hey, come on, this isn't a plan. Hey, you guys! Come on! Jake will miss his wedding!
Well, let's get started, Jake. Who'd have thought we'd have hung the wedding banner for you and Maddie?
You do it.
She's really special, Jake.
Yeah, she's great.
Show a little enthusiasm, boy. You're getting married tomorrow. Yeah, you marry Maddie. Uncle Dan will come home, visit all his nieces and nephews.
I don't know, Danny.
Little late to have second thoughts, don't you think? Come on now, tie off your end there. Jake? You're gonna break your neck. Jake? You're an idiot! You can't back out now! Jake? Where are you going? You can't go, Jacob! One light down, Maddie! Jacob! Hi, Maddie!
Dad! I have to take the truck!
What?
I have to take the truck to work, okay?
Okay. Love the outfit. Nice socks.
Time to turn it off, Jamie. Gotta go to work.
Let's go find your grandfather. Hurry now. Come on, Jamie. I'm late for work. Come on, let's go. I've left a note here for Lizzie about supper. Make sure you tell her it's here. Come on.
Come on. Hurry up now. There you go. Get your boots on.
Check those hands, Stuart. He doesn't look too hot.
Grandpa James!
I think Mom's calling.
Grandpa! You be good for your grandfather, all right? Grandpa, I've got to run. I'm late. I'm taking the truck.
Why don't you take my car?
No way! Your car's not retired, it's dead. But thanks for the offer.
Were you ever married?
Yes. I was married to your father's mother, your grandmother.
Is she in heaven?
Trust so.
How many children did she have?
2. Your father and your Uncle Jacob.
Jacob?
Yeah.
Is he in heaven too?
I don't know. No, I don't think so. Nice enough, Jamie. Let's give thanks. For what we are about to receive, may the Lord make us truly thankful.
Amen. I'm thankful isn't what you cooked last night.
Be quiet, Stuart.
Good, Lizzie, really good.
What you on there, buddy?
A Halloween cow?
Speaking of cows, can you pitch in with Stuart? Help your grandfather with the evening milking?
I don't need any more help, Daniel.
Come on, Dad, you know our milk totals are down. Some days you're getting half what you were 6 months ago. So how about it?
How about what? I mean, Mom says I have to study. Everybody says I can forget about college if I don't get my grades up.
Don't worry about it, Ross.
You've got commitments here, too.
Pass the potatoes, please.
Excuse me, I gotta go.
Where are you going?
Team meeting. We got a big game against McDonald on Friday. See you guys.
Dad? How old was Mom the first time she got engaged?
Why are you interested in ancient history?
Because she wants to know when she can start dating her new boyfriend.
Shush up, Stuart. He's not my boyfriend.
Who's not your boyfriend?
Dad, just tell me.
It's a long time ago, Lizzie. It was more of a schoolgirl lark than anything serious.
Your mother planned to get married when she was 19. Your Uncle Jacob would have been 22. Thanks for dinner, Elizabeth.
Stuart.
I'll take American history for 200. In the summer of 1780, he was appointed commander of West Point. 2 months later, he fled the post.
Who was Benedict Arnold?
Who's Benedict Arnold?
Right.
American
So
history
pokes.
for 400.
Southerners used this term to describe Northerners who moved to the South during Reconstruction. Leo.
What is carpetbagger?
Yes.
American
Where are you, Jacob?
In the early 1800s, this merchant established many fur trading posts in the Great Lakes region. Then his master, John Jacob Astor.
Still up?
No, give me about $10 worth. Looks like things have changed for the better around here.
Depends on your point of view. You, know this town?
I used to.
Come back to visit? Sorry. If I couldn't gossip about the customers around here, I'd go stir crazy.
That's okay. The Lincoln Motel's what, about half an hour from here?
You, playing at the Lincoln?
That's the idea.
You not famous or something?
Oh, yeah. Don't you recognize me?
How you doing, girl? Easy, dear.
Settle down, dear. What are they all fussing about, huh? Come on, Roseanne. Oh, Roseanne.
What do you think she died of?
Dr. Morris is coming around tomorrow to see what happened to her.
What's that gonna do to our vet bills?
Oh, these things move in cycles.
Charles Farley came into the restaurant after the bank today.
What'd he say?
He said he thought we were going to make a quarterly report.
Oh, the summer's been so bad.
I think he knows that.
Now he knows you're working.
Every farmer's wife around here is working.
You're a university graduate. You shouldn't have to work there. What's that for? Hello? Yes, this is he. What?
Ross.
Well, I apologize for the trouble he's caused you, officer. Yes, I'll come and get him. Thank you.
He's our bus tomorrow. See you later, Ross. Hang in there, buddy.
You think this is funny? You think it's a big joke for your dad?
No.
I start work at 5 a.m. and I don't have time to babysit the 17-year-old. Is this what you need your time for? Spray painting school buses? Is that what you call studying? You are grounded, buddy.
See you, Ross. Poor guy.
It's no dumb fault.
What, you'd like to be grounded for a month?
Dad does go a little crazy sometimes.
Never at you, though.
Well, hey, somebody's got to be the favorite.
I'm sorry, Dan. Can't tell you anything until I do a complete post-mortem. How are your other animals?
Jittery. They don't want to eat. Production's down. I could show you the numbers.
You check the water?
All the time.
What are they eating?
What they've always eaten. Hay mostly with a bit of feed.
Want me to check it?
We've been breeding champions here for 50 years. Must be doing something right, wouldn't you say?
Would? You must be very proud.
You gonna work through the day? Well, I'm doing the milking with James. Your son's spending his month of curfew studying.
Messed up, Maddie.
Well, that's the first time it ever happened in this family. How many more we need?
A dozen. There go the lights again.
I'll get a new bulb.
Hi.
Hi.
calf?
Yeah.
Nice looking. What's your name?
Jamie Henson.
Ah, named after your grandfather, huh? Where's your grandfather?
How many dairy farmers does it take to screw in a light bulb?
You don't know how many.
Hello, Dad.
Jacob.
Yep. It's me, all right.
Son. Come on, you better come up to the house right now.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't you, want to finish the chores first?
I think that can wait. I think that can wait today. Don't you, Maddie?
Hello, Madeline.
Where's that gal, the red dress on? Some folk calls her Dinah. Stole my heart away from me when I moved to Louisiana. Take me back to Tulsa. I'm too young to marry. Take me back to Tulsa. I'm too young to marry.
Great.
Hi, Dan.
Sorry to surprise you like this. I told him we ought to call you in.
Can you believe it, Daniel? He nearly gave me a heart attack.
I'll get you dinner.
So, it's, quite a brood you got here, brother.
When'd you arrive?
Just today. I'm here for a gig at the Lincoln over in Brandon.
Oh, you're some kind of entertainer or something?
Yeah, I guess so. I've played every motel lounge you never heard of.
Well, your uncle was always playing records on the hi-fi.
So what else you been doing for, what is it now, Jake? 21, 22 years?
Oh, now don't press the boy. We're just happy he's here.
Thanks, Dad. It's good to be here. I live in L.A. now. I make a pretty good living as a studio musician.
Did you ever marry Uncle Jake?
Lizzie, don't pry.
Oh, it's okay, Madeline.
Madeline? What's that?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Oh, no, sir. You're staying with me.
I wish I could, Dad, but I got a show at 10. Sorry.
Well, you come back tomorrow. We'll have some friends in after church.
Yes, please do.
Okay, great. Well, good night, all.
Night, Uncle Jake.
Dan.
I'll be back in a flash. I'm sure this feels as strange for you as it does for me. I hope I haven't done the wrong thing by coming.
Don't be silly.
Drop by any quarter century you want.
Don't listen to him. We're glad to see you.
Thanks.
Good night. Are you going to talk about it? What's wrong? I have never seen you be so rude to anyone.
I don't want him here tomorrow.
Dan, you saw how your father looked.
All those old gossips. Scratching away at the past.
We always knew he'd come back. We talked about it.
So why now? Why when I'm going broke? Well, you think he's here for your cooking? His stories are as phony as they ever were.
Who's that girl with the red dress on? Some folks call Delilah.
Good morning.
Morning. Did Jacob phone? Well, what are you up to, young man?
Finishing his breakfast.
When I was a boy, I always kept a dog to eat my porridge for me.
Don't start with your stories. You'll only encourage him.
All kinds of cereals. Oatmeal, wheat bran. That dog would lap him up, like old Yella taking a bullet for its master.
Jamie, what are you doing?
Wouldn't do you any good anyway. She's not a porridge dog. Now, who knows? One of her litter could be an oatmeal eater.
To your bulletins, you note a number of announcements that I would... Yes, Mr. Hanson?
I'd like to share a story with you about what the Lord has done for me and mine. But the Father said to his servants, "Bring forth the best robe and put it on him, and put a ring on his hand and shoes on his feet. And bring hither the fatted calf and kill it, and let us eat and be merry. For this my son was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found."
Thank you, James.
Continuing with our bulletin, you'll notice that the Women's Missionary Society.
Now, try one of these. Maddie made them.
Hey, Danny, I'll give you a hand. Used to be a pretty good dairyman, if you recall.
What are you doing here, Jake?
Nothing. I just...
Don't bother.
Danny, I just want to talk. Believe me, I'm not trying to cut in on you here. Hey, you know me. I'm no farmer.
Yeah, I know you. You're no farmer.
Tell me. What?
You knew I'd stay. You knew I'd stay to pick up the pieces after you. You just couldn't stand it, could you? That I was the one supposed to leave and not you? And now you've come back. What are you going to steal from us now, Jake?
Danny, that was 20 years ago. As far as picking up after goes, you haven't done too badly.
Now, that's the brother I wanted to hear. What's doing this to you?
It's like a judgment.
The animal I tested died of heart failure. You have to assume there's a genetic weakness in the herd.
These are prize cattle.
I'm sorry.
What about poison? Could that cause a heart attack?
Yes, toxic shock could do it. Even electric shock if it was strong enough.
Is that worth testing? The wiring in the barn?
I doubt it. I mean, I've heard of electrical problems on farms in Michigan, but something like this.
Your father's really upset. Will you talk to him?
The old men were right. It's like a judgment. Jake here to see it.
Dan, I don't understand. I don't know why he's upset you so. It was me he hurt, wasn't it?
Did you see my father in church? I've worked beside him for 30 years, and he's never looked at me like that. Silly thing to be upset about, I guess.
No, it isn't.
And then there's you.
Danny, I married you. I love you. You know that.
This was supposed to be his farm. You were going to be his wife. I don't know. When I look at him with my father, I feel like my whole life's some kind of hand-me-down. Maddie, I didn't mean it to sound like that. Maddie.
not going to lose any more cattle, Daniel. I'll sit up with the ladies, keep an eye on them.
You don't have to do that, Dad.
I have to do something.
Dad, wait.
Was Uncle Jake always so,
So what?
I don't know, funny, charming?
Yeah, he hasn't changed much in that department.
Did you love him?
You won't believe this, but I can't remember.
Come on, Mom, you were 18.
Sorry.
Okay. Whatever. Good night.
Good night, honey. Thanks for helping.
I thought I'd be long gone when he came home, you know.
You ask what brought him back?
He'll tell me in his own good time.
Well, we've killed enough fatted calves for the prodigal.
Yeah, that one checks out okay. I'll check this one here now.
Find anything? Nothing that would cause the kind of horror stories you've been having?
Are you sure? I gotta tell you, right now I'm looking for anything. Any clue that might help.
We'll check the readings with the lab. I know you're concerned, Mr. Hanson. I'll give you a call as soon as I can.
Thank you.
Hi.
Please take your hat off.
But that's what concerns me. When we loaned you money to expand your grain operation, it was the dairy income that underwrote it. Now you're saying the grain will fund the dairy? And we both know that in the long run, that's a recipe for disaster.
We're not talking about the long run. Our herd will bounce back.
Dan, listen to me. Every farmer who gets in trouble sits in that chair and says just what you're saying. Be patient, we'll bounce back. But it doesn't do me any good, Dan. It doesn't give me something I can take upstairs and say, trust me, this guy's gonna make it.
We're good customers, Charles. We put a lot of money into your bank for 40 or 50 years. I think that counts for something.
Okay, come on, come on, come on, yeah, come on, come on.
Sorry, Jamie. We have to sell him. We need the money.
Hey, nephew! Pool tables and mink still tilted?
Yeah.
Get in. Well, come on, I'm not gonna bite you.
So did you find it hard to leave here?
Uh-huh. And I didn't do it very graciously, as you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard.
Leaving a handsome farm ain't like quitting a job, is it? You know what I'm saying?
Dad always says it's up to me whether or not I want to take over the farm. But he doesn't mean it. He's got my whole life planned out for me.
You know, your dad was the one who was supposed to go. James wanted me to have the farm, and Dan to go off to higher and higher education.
Really?
Oh, yeah. He was a football hero. Had scholarship offers from all over. Why?
He just never seemed too big on college boys.
Tell you what, why don't you and I go surprise your mom and give her a ride home?
I can't. I'm grounded this month. If I don't show up by 6, Dad's gonna turn me into a pumpkin.
You're gonna be with your mother. What's more grounded than that, huh? Come on.
No, I'm still holding for him. That's right, the district power inspector. No, I don't want to be transferred. I've already talked to her. Just give him another message, okay? He said he would call me. Hansen. Daniel Hansen. Thanks. Goodbye.
Guess it's not a good time to negotiate a raise, is it?
You got that right. I don't want to burden you, but money's going to be a little tight around here for the next while. Where's Ross?
Thanks. Ross tells me the bank's been giving you some grief.
A little more than usual, I guess.
Well, you know, if you ever find yourself short, I've done okay, Madeline. I could loan you some money.
We'll be fine.
It seems strange sitting here talking like this, doesn't it?
Yeah.
He could be our son.
Plays guitar at that bar. Pretty cool, huh?
He's not.
I know that.
Why couldn't you tell me?
I wanted to. I sat outside your house almost till dawn that morning. But, I couldn't even explain it to myself, so what could I tell you?
Something? Anything. You've had 20 years to figure out something to say to me.
I'm sorry, Maddie. You still hate me?
No, I hated you for how you left. But it feels like a million years ago, Jake. We were just kids. It's like another lifetime.
Yeah,
It's 25 after.
split. We better go.
Yes, sir, nephew.
Good luck with your show.
Show must go on.
Thanks for the ride. Good night.
Where do you think you're going? You're not too old to have your backside whacked, buddy.
Dan, what are you doing?
Get off of me. Don't you defend him.
Stop it! What is the matter with you?
Believe it or not, Madeline, I don't like the idea of my wife running all over town with her old boyfriend. Don't you walk away from me.
I'm not talking to you like this.
Did he come looking for you or not?
I am not some kind of pawn for you and your brother. Or your father. If you're angry with them, fine, deal with it. Because I won't. I'm sick to death of it.
And where was Ross? Was he with him first, past his curfew?
You're gonna lose him, you know. You keep treating your son like James treated you, and he's gone.
Maddie.
I heard some yelling.
Just stay out of it, okay, Dad? Everything's fine, just fine.
Look, will you just put her on, please? I promised her I'd call, and I don't want to disappoint. No, I think now is a fine time to be calling. I have the right to speak to my own daughter, and if the shoe were on the other foot, you'd be just... What? Hello? Hello?
Here's your graduation. Wouldn't get your hair cut for that either.
I can't believe you did all this.
Your mother started the scrapbooks. I just keep them up.
That the electrical problem?
I don't know. Should be on me. Look at this one now. Dan's 4-H project.
Looks like one of us got his hair cut.
Providence will always be a complete befuddle to me.
How so?
Your brother was meant to be a farmer. It's his calling. But I couldn't see it. I wouldn't see it.
Why's that?
Because of you. Because in my pride, I always saw you standing in my place.
Did you ever tell him that?
It's not the sort of thing you tell someone. He knows he's done well.
So, this was a happy day, huh?
Mm-hmm. It was a happy day at that.
If only things could have stayed that way.
You lost that, Jacob. It's not yours to long for.
You can't be serious. That was 20 years ago.
I see things I don't want to.
Yeah, well, you are definitely seeing things now, that's for sure.
So much anger and bitterness. I don't know if these things were always here, but they're here now. Why'd you come home, Jacob?
Dad, if you think I should go, I'll go.
Dan, it's blowing up real bad out there. You better get the children downstairs. Okay.
Dad, the power's out. Get the
flashlight. Maddie!
What's going on? It's all right. Calm down.
The power's out. Let's go down to the cellar right now. Come on.
Jamie.
Jamie! Dan! He's not here.
Be careful, the power lines are all down.
Look out! Watch it!
You look in the shed, we'll check out the barn. Jamie! Jamie!
Come with me!
Jamie!
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 Jamie?
Jamie?
Dan! Dan, he's over here.
What on earth did he think he was doing?
He must have been looking for a porridge dog.
Is he here? Is he all right?
He's asleep.
The motor should keep it cool. Notice anything odd about the herd today?
No, they seem fine.
Yeah, when's the last time you could say that?
Power me on in a second, Dan.
Oh, yes. Just in time.
I do my own test in electricity. I'm an engineer.
Are you asking or telling?
Easy, dear. Oh, you see what I'm saying? Stray voltage. Runs through their bodies. This gets bad enough, it can kill them.
Why here? Why this barn?
Well, the power lines out of the road are 40 years old. Can't handle a load going through them anymore. So the electricity finds its own path. Down through the water table, out into here.
This is real? This really happens?
Oh, yeah. Well, this is the worst case I've seen here, but Michigan, you got cows that are barren, deformed calves. Guy in Wisconsin lost 500 head of his cattle alone in 6 years.
What about people? And children?
Yeah, we're not as sensitive to it as the cattle are, but I've heard some stories of people being zapped.
This is unbelievable.
If it's as bad as you say it is, how come the power inspector didn't find it?
Well, that's probably a question you should ask him. You mind?
Jamie, you can't play in here anymore.
So how do I stop it? I can't slow down production. I'll go broke.
You can try and keep the pens as dry as possible. Maybe you could rip up the concrete and re-insulate. But I have a hunch the only thing that's really gonna help. You tear down these old electrical poles, replace them with a high voltage power line.
Get the utility to do it?
Get your lawyer to get the utilities to do it.
Our lawyer? What do you mean, our lawyer? A lot of old lines out here, Mr. Hanson. Utilities start admitting responsibility. There's no telling when they'd be able to stop paying for it. If you're talking about a lawsuit, we don't believe in it. I never sued anyone in my life. Oh, I understand, Mr. Hanson. What would you rather do? Go bankrupt?
Can you make any sense of it?
I'm no engineer. I'm sorry, Maddie.
Me too. Promise me something.
What?
That whatever this is, that it won't ever hurt our family.
Did you read my engineer's report, or didn't you?
Look, experts disagree, Mr. Hanson. That's not unheard of. I'll be happy to give you a copy of our own study.
Listen to me, please. This is not complicated. When the power's on, my cows are sick. When the power's off, they're fine. Now, either I get this problem under control or I'm going to lose my farm.
Mr. Hanson.
No, I don't want to sue you. I don't want your money. All I want are the power lines fixed.
I wish it was that simple.
All right, girl.
It's bad today, isn't it?
Yeah. Nervous.
Oh, easy going, though.
Oh, no! Oh, my arm! Oh, Mom!
What's that?
Are you all right?
It's my arm. It's like numb.
Come on, up to the house.
No, I'm okay.
Up to the house!
What are you doing, Mom? Dad! Dad! Dad!
It's all right. Everything's fine.
No, it's not. Nobody's gonna believe us. I mean, it's crazy.
Okay. Power's off.
You sure you want to do this?
Just do it.
I don't know why you're doing this. It's not gonna solve a thing.
Come on, Lizzie. Up and at 'em.
Oh, go away.
Stuart, rise and shine, buddy.
You gotta be
Time to
kidding.
milk. Ross, feet on the floor. Cows are waiting.
This is crazy. We're living with a crazy man.
Just cool it, Ross.
No, don't get them mixed up. Put it with the sterilized ones over there.
Up and down. Up and down. You ever milked a cow before?
Yeah, with a machine.
So pretend you're a machine. Up and down. That's it. Oh, dear.
Stuart, make sure you mix the minerals in the chop. Ross. We got Ross.
Pull down with the 3 fingers.
Get some more straw, Ross.
Pull down.
Get the minerals over to this side.
Okay, now let's try one back. See, she's already let down. She's leaking. Here. Use this one. Oh, that one.
Stuart, get some fresh straw.
Good. That's it. Very good, Jim. Yeah, very good.
Tell your super Arcadalon spook to producing again, all right?
Sure, Dan, but you know, he's gonna be concerned about the hygiene.
You do what you have to. That's all we're doing. Just what we have to.
I didn't mean to offend you, Dan. You know how careful we have to be.
Be out in a sec.
Dan Hansen, I hear you turned Amish or Mennonite or something. Don't believe in electricity.
No, I believe in it, all right?
I'm sorry, Dan. He's impossible.
It's a good farm. Sad to see him running it into the ground.
What did you say?
Dan, let it go.
No. What did you say?
I said it's sad to see a man not facing his problems, blaming that electric nonsense.
And you're an authority on how electricity affects cattle?
I've talked to some people who know.
What people? Experts from the chemical company who've had you breathing pesticides for years? Or experts from the bank who said farmland would never go down in value? Those people?
You really got a persecution complex, don't you?
No, what I got is a 100-year-old farm, and I am losing it to things I don't even understand. Good night. Enjoy your meal.
More chili, Gramps? Chili?
No, thank you, Elizabeth. I think I better hit the hay. Good night. Night, Jimmy. Night, all.
Good night, James.
Night, Grandpa.
He doesn't look too well.
Daddy's a bull.
How long are we gonna play Little House on the Prairie?
Ross!
If I'm gonna lose my school year, I have the right to know.
I've asked you to make a commitment till the harvest is in. 3 or 4 weeks off school isn't gonna kill you.
You didn't ask anything.
Once we get the harvest in, we have some money, I'll talk to a lawyer about suing the electric.
And that should take what? 4 or 5 years? Great. By then, I'll be qualified as a blacksmith or a butter churner. Why don't you just give up and sell the farm?
It's okay, Jamie.
Well, there. I said it. So shoot me. It didn't kill your brother to leave. Why should it kill you?
Thanks for the input.
You're welcome.
Yeah, okay, I'm coming.
He's out of control, Uncle Jake. The power's cut. He's working everybody around the clock. All he's gonna do is kill himself for James.
Why don't you go get us some coffee at the coffee shop? Black, 2 sugars. Give me your bag. It's okay. Go.
I want to talk to you. You gonna sit up there? You gonna talk to me?
I haven't got the time.
Fine. Work yourself into an early grave, but don't let Dad do it.
This is his farm, too.
What is wrong with you? Are you saving your farm and losing your mind? Your son showed up at my door this morning ready to have you committed.
That's the kind of talk you've been feeding him. Turning him away from his family.
You're the one who's pushing him away, Dan. If you just take the time to talk to him instead of yelling at him. What? What are you gonna do? Hit me? Feel like a man now, Daniel? You're your father's son, all right.
Guess what?
I don't have time for this, okay?
Grandpa's lazy.
What?
He's sleeping over there with the cows.
Grandpa?
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
It appears he's had a stroke. I'm sorry, I can't give you anything more positive. I'll keep in touch.
Thank you, Doctor.
Look, I gotta go. Will you call me? Call me if you have any news at all, okay?
Sure.
Mom, the generator shot.
Your father will be back soon.
The milk will go bad. I can't fix it.
I said he'd be home soon.
Well, where are you going? Generator is busted. What do you want to do?
Yeah, Dad, what do you want us to do? Are you okay? Where's he going? Dad? Wait!
Where's that girl, the red dress on? Some folks calls her Dinah. Stole my heart away from me, way down to Louisiana. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry.
I'd do something a little bit different right now. I'd like to play a song for somebody very special.
At a time when the world seems to be spinning hopelessly out of control, there's deceivers and believers and old in-betweeners that seem to have no place to go. It's the same old song. It's right and it's wrong. And living just something I do. With no place to hide, I looked in your eyes and I found myself in you.
I hope the music wasn't too schmaltzy.
No, it was fun. Don't knock it down.
You want something to drink?
Sure, juice maybe.
You on the wagon too?
I never got off it. I hope it's not too rude, but how much do you think you could lend us? And I don't want you to leave yourself short.
I don't know. I'd have to figure it out. Orange, all right?
Yeah, sure. Dan would kill me if he knew I was asking for help. But I don't know what else to do. And you did offer. You don't have any money, do you?
I got my car.
44 years old, and you're still grinning like a schoolboy.
Hey, come on, man.
Don't touch me.
Oh, don't misunderstand. I just missed you, is all.
You just what? You just what?
I missed you. I do miss you and your family.
I don't believe this.
Madeline, I just want...
You never did learn the cost of what you want. You don't just pick up a wife and family. You don't saunter in like it's some hotel inn. It's work, and it's hard, and you never had the heart for it. You never had the heart for anything. What's wrong?
He's gone.
Who's gone?
Dad.
He just drove away from us.
Hey. Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Just talking to the ghosts. Saw your Aunt Ruthie last night. She thinks you should get a haircut. You're not laughing.
Come home, Dan. The kids are worried.
Imagine how the neighbors must have talked. Your great-grandfather built this place. Yes. Farmhouse this big in those days.
Why are you doing this?
I remember when he put the addition on, James was green with envy.
Is it your father?
I don't know what else I can do, Maddie. We're gonna lose everything he worked for, his father, your father.
So lose it. This family is choking on history.
We could lose everything.
We couldn't get the generator going. So Ross decided to pack it with ice.
That's good. It's good thinking. I just want to tell you what I did last night. I won't do it again. I want you to know I'm proud of you. All of you. You've done more than any father should ask. I'm just very proud. Well, I guess I better get to that generator.
Dad?
Hi. You've been sleeping. You had a stroke, Dad. You remember? Want some water? That enough?
Hard, isn't it? Always being the one they count on.
Don't talk. It's tiring.
I know it wasn't easy for you. You were too much the same.
A couple of old bulls, I guess.
But I loved you just as much. Just as much as him. I'm proud of you, Dan.
Where's your daughter now?
Chicago. Akiko. She'll be 6 in October. I haven't talked to her in a long time. Her mother has a court order keeping me away.
Did she have a reason to do that?
I don't know. I'm not drinking anymore. But that's not everything, is it?
No.
All these years, I never knew. I never let myself know how much I hurt my dad. Hurt you. Till I couldn't see my little girl anymore. And And there was nothing I wanted more in the world.
That's why you came home.
I don't really think things through the way you do, Maddie. I guess I just thought that's what you do. You look for someplace safe. Somebody to wrap their arms around you, someplace you can stop running.
Well, you're still running, Jake. Only now you're just running away from your daughter instead of from us.
Not exactly the warm glow of sympathy I was looking for.
Who's got the time? You don't. She certainly doesn't.
You think I should leave? Try again?
No. Not yet. When you're ready. How's your father?
He talked today. First time.
That's wonderful, Dan.
He was asking for you.
Jake's gonna stay in the old house for a while. Take over for Dad in the barn.
If that's all right with you.
Well, we could use the help.
We've also been talking about putting up a new power line along the road.
What?
Well, I believe, and Jake agrees, that if we had enough people, we could get it done in 2 days.
If you had half the town of Benford, maybe.
Why not?
Come on, Maddie. Who'll pay for the materials? Who'll pay for the equipment?
We'll figure it out.
It's not our property, Maddie. It belongs to the utility.
Well, it is their problem, but if they won't fix it, then I say, oh, look at me like that. If you're too proud to go to your neighbors, then I'll do it.
We talk about this later.
I'm gonna get some sleep. It's a long time since I got up with the cows.
Good night, Jake.
Hydro poles? I appreciate what you're trying to do for your family, Mr. Hanson, but the bank rules require that we have collateral.
Just take a look. You drive?
What?
You gotta assess the asset.
Let me get this straight. You say you need power poles?
Okay, Mom. You got these done at school.
Good work. Grab a towel.
Why barn raising, Mom?
Well, I thought it sounded like more fun than work, Petey. You can hand some out at church. You guys can take some on the school bus and keep some at the restaurant.
Go ahead, we'll be there.
Yeah, you can count on us, Russ, right? So, coffee, my friend? Yeah, great. Yeah, fill me up, too. I'll be there.
Welcome home, Gramps. We missed you.
We thought we'd give you Jamie's room, Dad, until you get stronger.
Grandpa! Grandpa, look!
Yeah, you know, it could be the fuel pump.
Give it a rest. Not too shabby a view, is it? I like this place. I didn't always, though. There was a time I just couldn't wait to leave it. Now, it's my whole life. Doesn't mean it has to be yours. Not unless you want it. Okay, let's give it another go.
Morning, Dan.
Morning.
We got a good day for it, didn't we?
What?
The pole raising.
Yes, it is. You know where Maddie is?
She and Lizzie took drinks down to the boys.
Dan?
Hey, Mike, thanks for coming.
Wouldn't have missed this for the world, Dan.
Watch your toes.
Hey, beautiful day.
Sure is. Thanks for coming, Nick.
Put down for better weather. Got that right. Hey, Colin, let's go. Easy now, easy, that's it. That's it, all right, you almost got it. All right, that's it, go on.
Welcome home, brother.
This is so wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah, it's great to see the hands back together again.
My sons, you are always with me. And all that is mine is yours. We reap and sow. The generations pass like days. Nothing is lost. And yet everything is past as we wait on the harvest.